Twyla's mom, and today is Wednesday. Don't remember the date. I didn't have to do any paperwork at work last night. Oh, is it the 21st? Anyway, happy Wednesday, everybody. Yeah, and I'm here to do a little bit of laundry chat, and I have got dog towels and rugs in my dryer. So let's get to folding and have ourselves a little chat, okay? Hope you guys have been having a good week so far. My week's been okay. It'll be even better if I don't have to work this weekend. I've been working a lot. Let's see, I worked 13 straight days in a row. No, 12. No, maybe it was 13. Anyway, I finally got a Saturday night off. Yeah, who knows? But we don't know if we're working this weekend or not, so we'll just have to wait and see. Excuse me, got a little bit of a frog in my throat. One thing I wanted to say, I had a good night at work last night because I got to work and I went in the break room, and me and my best friend, we always kind of sit down for a few minutes before we go to work. You know, we've got a little bit of time before it's time to clock in. Well, I took my Kindle to work with me because there was a game I wanted to play at break time. Now, this isn't a good Kindle. It's the oldest Kindle Fire out there, and you've got to mess with it to get it to charge, and it's just, I've taken everything off of it that's important. It has some games and it's got some music, but that's about it. Yeah. So we went in the break room. We were chit-chatting and stuff. Well, it's time to go to work, so we get up. I left my Kindle on the break room table. Oh my gosh. Well, it was first break, you know, 2.5 hours later, before I realized it was gone. So I thought, somebody stole it. Yeah, nobody's going to return that thing. They're not going to turn that in. Somebody stole it. So I didn't say anything. Well, there was a girl at work I was talking to, and I said I did a really stupid thing, and then told her what I did, and she goes, "You should go ask. Maybe somebody did turn it in." I said, why would anybody do that? You know, because it was just sitting there and everything. Well, a couple hours later, I got to thinking maybe I should ask. So I went to one of my bosses and I said, I got a stupid question for you. And he goes, well, what is it? And I told him, or I asked him, did anybody turn in a Kindle Fire? And he goes, yes. And I said, what? I know. I was just really, really surprised. So anyway, it turned out that one of our maintenance men had came in right after I left the room, evidently, because he saw it laying on the table and he turned it in. And I was just, wow, there are good people out there. Because I work with some shady people. I work with some people that wouldn't even think twice about picking something like that up and walking out with it. And the reason why I say this is because people have had lunches stolen. Lunches. Yeah. A girl I work with, she stopped and picked up a pizza for her lunch that night. And she called and had it ordered, picked it up. Yep. She put it in the fridge. Was going to come back and, you know, warm it up for her lunch. It was a medium-sized pizza. She went to get the pizza out. The box was completely empty. She had not had even one piece yet. Okay, guys, I'm going to get out of frame while I put some laundry in the washer. Yeah, she had not even had one piece of pizza. Then another guy that I work with, he brought in a jug of iced tea, you know, homemade iced tea. It was during the summertime. It was in his own personal pitcher. He puts that in the fridge because we've got like these industrial refrigerators and they'll hold a lot of stuff, right? He went to break, went to go and get his tea out. Even the jug was gone. Yeah. And he goes, it was just a Dollar General cheap jug. He's like, I can't even fathom why anyone would take that. And I said, I don't know. I really don't know. Then another girl that I work with, she had brought chicken in to eat. She had she'd gotten to work early so she could eat some of her meal before she went to work, right? She said somebody had completely ate all of her chicken and put the empty box back. And she goes, and you know what is the most disgusting part about it? And I said, what? And she said, I had a 5-piece chicken tender dinner, right? She goes, I ate one whole piece and ate a half a piece. And she goes, I just took a bite out of that piece of chicken and put it back in the box because, you know, it's my chicken. She said, even that piece was gone. And they put back the empty box. Yeah, so for me to have my Kindle Fire, which like I said, I wasn't too awful worried about it. I'd taken everything off of it already to put on my laptop and stuff like that. And I hadn't even messed with it for probably 4 years. I found it in the bottom of a file cabinet and thought, well, I want to play my Mahjong, you know, a game that had been downloaded. It took me 2 days to get the darn thing all the way charged. And it only holds the charge for about 6 hours and then it'll die and you got to replug it in because I've been taking it to work the past couple of days. So I was like, wow, I am so, you know, I wasn't really worried about getting it back. You know, it didn't have any personal information or anything. But it was like, it just really impressed me that, you know, this guy, this line tech, or maintenance man, picked it up and returned it. So I'm going to make him a little goodie package and take it into him at work tonight so he can have some little sweet treats, you know, while he's doing his job. I hope he likes it. Other than that, nothing different is going on. I was going to get on here and do a chit chat yesterday, but Scott was home sick. He is at work today, and I didn't want to disturb him. He was downstairs watching his TV shows that he will record or DVR them and then catch up with them when he can. And he was downstairs on the couch just coughing up a lung pretty much. And he was catching up on his shows. And my husband is really, really camera shy. As soon as he hears me talking to everyone, he'll get up and run. It's like, don't show me. I think he's afraid I'm going to get him, like, I got you, I would not do that to him because I know he does not want that done. So I didn't want to disturb him. I wanted him to stay on the couch, covered up, watching his shows, drinking his orange juice, things like that. So, yeah, So that's why I didn't get on yesterday. And then, I've got a lot of videos I would like to start doing. I had just got to quit being so busy at work. I really, really do. Like, I got it's not new. It's like a curio cabinets type thing that somebody made years ago. Scott went to an auction and it was handmade. They even cut the glass shelves to fit into this cabinet. And it's only 2 shelves and everything, but it's got a light. They installed a little light in it. And it's old. I want to say it was built probably 30, 40 years ago, and then they installed a light in it later on. They didn't have that. You can tell it was installed later on. But I put all of my vintage toys in it, and I'm not talking like 80s and 70s. I'm talking earlier than that. And I really would like to, I need to show you guys that because I love they're the tin toys that you would wind up. They're the noise makers. I've got some of the paper mache pumpkins that little ones used to do their parade with. I think in the 20s. I think that's when those paper mache pumpkins came out. I cannot be for sure though. I need to do some research on my vintage toys. So yeah, I need to show you guys some of those because they are really neat. I love those toys. And what else? What else? There was another video that I wanted to do. Oh, I got to show you some of the crafty things I've been doing. Yeah. Got to do that. I've got friend mail I've got to do. I have just been one busy person. And I just hate it when I'm that busy. I mean, it's better to be busy than bored. You know, that's my thing. I'd rather be super busy than super bored. And I used to think, oh, just to be able to sit down and have nothing to do would please me more than anything. Until I had to have my surgery on my hand. When I had that surgery, and it was a good 14 days before I could actually start doing small things with my hand. And I couldn't even really do a whole lot then. But for those 2 weeks, I went absolutely bananas. It was like, oh my gosh. And daytime TV is terrible. It's terrible, I tell you, it's terrible. Daytime TV is terrible. I just could not, oh my gosh. Oh, but within 2 weeks, I was starting to be able to do more. I got my cast off my hand and learned how to do a lot of things with my left hand. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I learned to do a lot of things. So yeah, I would rather be busy than bored. But I would like a happy medium, you know. I would like to go to work, come home, and have my weekends. And I have not been able to have my weekends for 3 weeks now, maybe just 2. Gosh, it's been so long that I don't remember. Yeah, I took a day off to go to Hobby Lobby. I did. I took a day off to go to Hobby Lobby. Crazy, but I really wanted to catch a little bit of that sale. And that was my last day off until this past Saturday. Yeah, so anyway, I guess I'm going to get off of here because, well, I could start this washer. Yeah. I like my new washer. I really do. But I'll tell you what, it ran me out of hot water. I didn't even realize. This machine goes straight to hot water. You have to change it every time. I don't understand why. I mean, I need to read the manual. There's got to be a reason why. Because I don't like that. I do not like that being automatically on hot. Because I forget, on twice now, I have forgotten to change my water temp. And, yeah. Wasn't anything that caused any problems, you know, with clothes or anything like that. But it was annoying not having hot water one time because I was in the shower. And all of a sudden, you know, I have no hot water. Yeah, so. Anyway, guys, I am going to get off of here now. I hope you are having a wonderful week. And, yeah, it's nice to know there are good people out there. Thank you, Jason. That's his name, Jason. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, I was like, I wasn't really, you know, sad or anything like that. But at the same time, I was kind of like, I was annoyed with myself for doing that. So I've learned my lesson. Yes, I have. It goes straight into my book bag when I get out of the car and get my book bag. Yes. Okay, I'm going to get off of here now. I promise I'm getting off of here now. Okay? I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. You know I love to hear from each and every one of you. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.